Monday evening weather for Weather Geeks. It's the Valley's most detailed, most in-depth weather video. And we're going to start out tonight's video by kind of reviewing a few things, looking at a few calendars, if you will. Here's a look at our 2-degree guarantee. Now, we've had a few rough stretches so far this month, but we've reeled off 4 accurate days in a row, including nailing today's high of 63, which was just as forecast this morning, and the actual high today was 63 degrees. Below average, but a lot better than the weekend. 54 Saturday, 47 Sunday. And for the month so far, which is roughly half over, about 2.5 degrees below average. Our May forecast and most May forecasts that you may have run into on the internet or on TV were warm in our part of the country. And I still think that we're going to end up slightly warmer than average by the end of the month. May forecasts cover the whole month, not just the first half of the month. And even though the first half has been kind of chilly, I am pretty confident that the second half of the month will be much closer to average and enough days above average that we'll end up having a slightly above average month, temperature-wise, here in Youngstown. As far as rainfall so far this month, a lot of wet days. Only, 5 total dry days, and we reeled off 6 consecutive days with measurable precipitation, ending yesterday. Today was a dry day from start to finish. All right, I posted this a couple of times today on social media. We registered 0.2 inches of snow at the airport on Sunday. It was not the latest snow accumulation we've had on record. We only missed that by 1 day. On this date, on the 16th, back in 1956, we had 0.01 registered at the airport. As far as all-time snows during the month of May, the big one was 1966 on the 9th, over 5 inches of snow, and we've had less than an inch in all other May snow events. And as you can see, it's been since 1989 since we've had measurable meaning more than a trace, more than a couple of flurries, measurable snow here in Youngstown. It's been since 1989. We had some patches of frost this morning. It was thick enough perhaps to cause a few issues if you didn't take care of your plants, particularly in the southern part of our viewing area, I suspect. In the northern part of the viewing area, I think there was enough of a breeze that even though temperatures got down to freezing, we probably did not have, I haven't seen many reports anyway, of a widespread, thick, killing frost this morning. And that should be our last frost threat of the season. We've got a couple of cool nights coming up this week, but no frost threats. All right, as we start looking ahead to the future, we've got 2 areas of rain to keep an eye on. This big one out here, and then this minor one with a cold front up here, and both are heading our way. And that spells some damp weather coming our way, I think, as we head into our Tuesday. Here's the high-resolution rapid refresh model, HRRR for short. This is our FutureCast product showing us what the radar should look like. And I think as we go towards tomorrow morning, especially around or just after daybreak, it's going to rain a little bit in some spots. I think the bark is worse than the bite here. I doubt there's as much green on the radar as is shown by the model, but still, plan on a little bit of damp weather around. Nothing all that heavy. Should be mostly light to kick off our Tuesday. And as we go through the midday hours, I'm expecting this to shrink up even more before perhaps a subtle increase in the chance for rain towards the end of the day tomorrow. So here's how I have the rain odds broken down for your Tuesday. High odds to start, high odds to end, and then in between, probably not much going on. Mostly cloudy and chilly, but uneventful. For midday, I can't rule out a shower, a little bit of rain, but notice the odds do kind of have a minimum right around midday on Tuesday. This front is a sorry excuse for a cold front, but again, it might spark another couple of showers here right around 4, 5, 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Then as it slowly sinks south, the sky will clear. May take until a couple of hours into the daylight hours on Wednesday, but once it does, it'll be a nice day Wednesday. Now, still cooler than average. If you look carefully, you can see our wind stream lines here coming in out of the northeast off that chilly lake, so temperatures will struggle on Wednesday. I've got 64 for a high. It'll be a nice day, but we should be closer to 70 at this time of the year. As we head into Wednesday afternoon, nothing but sunshine, and then on Thursday, again, not exactly a heat wave, but I do think as this high builds over, that northeast wind will start to shut down. The wind will go almost calm. Beautiful day Thursday, upper 60s to around 70 for your afternoon high. As far as rainfall totals through tomorrow, we're looking at probably 1/10 of an inch, a couple of tenths of an inch maybe. Most of our modeling is actually clustered down here, probably around 1/10 of an inch as a good average. So not looking at a whole lot of rain this week. What about the weekend? Well, let's talk about that weekend. I am not Mr. Popularity when weekend weather is not great at this time of the year. We've got graduation parties and outdoor events and and graduations and weddings and all sorts of stuff going on. And certainly the weather over this past weekend wasn't great. What about this coming weekend? Well, Friday looks good as that high slips off. Clouds can increase late Friday, and then Friday night, here's the wee hours of Saturday morning, it's looking pretty likely that some rain pushes in. Now, if you have outdoor plans on Saturday, you're hoping that this steady rain gets out of here by late morning, and that's what the current run of the GFS suggests. Steady rain in the morning, but as this low pushes off to the north and east in the afternoon, we probably try to get into a dry slot Saturday afternoon where there's not much more than a passing shower. Now, this is just one model, and it's only Monday, so we've got a lot of time to work out the details, but I do think that Saturday holds the higher chance for rain during the upcoming weekend. I can't rule out another passing shower Sunday, but overall Sunday should be the better half of the weekend. I've got 60s for high Saturday, 70 or so coming up on Sunday. And in the longer range, we've been kind of talking about this for a while now. It's looking pretty good. This is the 6 to 10 day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center, showing high odds of above average temperatures east of the Rockies, with the cool air out west, and that kind of jives with the latest runs of the climate model, showing cool weather in the kind of the 7 to 13 day outlook here out west, and some warm weather in the east. I think we'll see some 80-degree temperatures, certainly before the month is through. So the whole month is not going to be like the first 2 weeks. That is looking more and more likely. Thank you for watching Monday Night's Weather for Weather Geeks. See you right back here tomorrow evening. You can watch this video on my weather blog. You can watch it on your Storm Tracker 21 app. And you can watch it at wfmj.com/weather.